We got another test here, and I'm going to be swinging the Equinox with a stock coil and a small coil. And I got a Deus 2 over here with a 9-inch coil. 2 elevated nails. Nail on the right's a little more elevated than the one on the left. I didn't even really try to booby trap any detector. We're just going to see what they sound like over this scenario right here, okay? And again, I'm going to look at only field 2 and part 1. 50 tones and speed 6, field 2. All right, that's speed 6. Speed 5. Didn't really help much. Speed 7. That helped. Okay. But that signal coming right to left is weaker than the one going left to right. Now I'm going to hover this down pretty close here and let's see what this meter reads. That's a clad diamond there. Okay, I get a 19 for a max number, okay? I'm going to part 1. This is speed 7. Horseshoe button is off. All right. So a sweep, I don't get anything. Let's do a hover. So I can get 20 in the meter more or less hovering, okay? But sweeping, okay, back to field 2. I can get tone on that sweeping pretty fast, okay? Let me turn this camera off and we'll switch the coil on this detector. 6-inch coil on here, field 2, speed 7. I'll try it at 6 first, okay? Now, when I put this Deus 2 up here, you all may have noticed, I want you to watch the spacing of these nails on the outside of that coil, okay? It's a 9-inch coil. You may have seen it with that Equinox with that 11-inch coil. So here we go, field 2, speed 6. All right. The detector is on. We'll make sure it's on. I wouldn't want to put that coin right there. She's on, okay? Now that's speed 6. Here's speed 7. All right. And here, whoops. And here's speed 5. I'm going to get down as close as I can without touching that nail right there and come across that. And go back to 7 and do it one more time. Don't even get anything on the hover. I'm going to mash the horseshoe button. So there's nothing there even with a horseshoe in field 2. Part 1, speed 7. Okay. Well, I don't get anything, even on a hover, boys. Let's get in there tight. That's about as low as I can get without hitting that nail. You don't hear nothing, do you? Listen. And if I hit the horseshoe button, all iron, boys. Okay, so we're going to turn this one off here. Let me get this Deus 2. Here's the Deus 2, and I'm going to stick this coil up here. And I want you to watch where those nails are. You see there? That diamond, right over the center of that diamond. Notice where those nails are there, okay? So I've got some iron under the edges of this, both sides of this coil. Okay, this is fast program. No iron volume reactivity 2.5. You hear that? A good two-way signal. I'm even coming up with some coil hide. Alright, now ID in the window, even down there. Don't get no ID, okay? Now, I've got this box marked for my dime right here, okay? I'm going to remove that dime. Alright? So I don't get nothing with the old dime removed. Make sure I get her back right. Right there. Alright, just sweep her again. That's reactivity 2.5. Here's reactivity 3. People might learn something right here. Watch this. How about that? Weaker, ain't it? Reactivity 2. Now, the silencer on this machine is set to 2. Default setting, okay? That's reactivity 2 coming up here now. Good two-way signal. Alright. That's the fast program. Now we're going to go back over here to the deep high conductor. Now this is a stock program, this deep high conductor. Alright. We're going to turn the silencer on it to 2. Listen to it in full tones. No bottle cap. No notch. Reactivity 2.5. Let's see what we get. Nada. I do get something when I hover, though. We didn't even get that with a 6-inch coil. Well, that's 2.5 reactivity. Here's 2 reactivity. I'm getting something right there. Alright, let's move that dime out of there and see what happens. Look at there. Getting nothing now, are we? That thing of hitting that dime that high. Alright, and watch this. Let's change this reactivity back to 2.5. Look at there. I don't get no ID in the window. Even hovering it that high above. If I get down here lower, no ID. Okay, so there they are. Those 3 detectors are compared. And I may turn this Equinox back on here. Right quick. Since I've got this small coil still on it, we'll just elevate this coil a little more. I don't want to miss anything here. Part 1. Speed, we'll try speed 5. Let's elevate the coil a little. let's go speed 6 and elevate the coil. Alright, so that's I'm gonna be doing a lot of these tests. People can watch them, you know, they can make up their own minds, okay? And I'm gonna tell you something right now, boys and girls. You know what I'm gonna try to show is I wanna see this coil here pass a nail test and a coin test, and that one won't, that Deus 2. That's what I want to see. What kind of test does it take?